Hi there. Just when you thought you saw the last of me, you were gravely mistaken. All the titles! Why, hello there, and welcome to the Band Show. I'm your host, WackJob, and this it is the show where I review movies that are banned, or have been banned in the past, or have been lifted. You know, mainly in the horror genre. So I thought this movie, I would review quite a controversial one for you people today. And that one is Cannibal Holocaust. Let's go with the review first, shall we? So, Cannibal Holocaust, as you know, is directed by Ruggero Deodato. It's an Italian exploitation movie done in the format of found footage before found footage was even a thing. Yeah, we're talking pre-Blair Witch Project here. So anyway, a documentary film crew go missing in the Amazon when they make some documentary about a tribe, and then next thing this other team of people decide to go and investigate whilst filming along the way. And they get note of this tribe. They think these tribes are, nice people and such. But then they make the grisly discovery that they are cannibals and they are eating the dead. And then they get the suspicion that they ate the crew that went missing. Not only that, they also find the footage of that missing crew. And then there's some other grisly details in there, like the whole notorious impalement scene and other scenes of animal cruelty, which I won't get into too much detail about. So that is the main plot of this movie. So what did I like about this? Well, I like the strong realism in it. Yeah, this movie was actually so convincing that they even thought it was a real snuff movie, and the director got arrested for that shit. I'll tell you more about that in the facts, but I like the sense of realism it had and how it fooled people back in the day in 1980 when this movie came out. I mean, I was like, wow, this is just amazing, And a lot of practical effects were done in this. Not much computer work was done because computers were very limited back then. And of course, we got some extras who played tribespeople, which I believe were real tribespeople, acting out. Of course, this was not real. It was all faked and set up and staged. But the way it was done, the production value, the way I believe low budgeted, but my god, they made that work. They sure made it work, and that was fucking amazing. I mean, yeah. It was a very grisly movie. So what else what did I not like? Well, I didn't like the animal cruelty. Yeah, you think with me being a psycho gangster clown and I've killed a lot of people in my time, but when it comes to the animals, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm not that evil! It was a bit cruel watching them animals die. Not only that, it was real too, which is horrible, might I add. I mean, you can watch an edited version with that scene cut out of it. But if you want to watch the unrated version, watch it at your own risk. I believe it's available to get. I don't know, but let's just say the one that I could only find was the censored one, which I thought, yeah. No, it's not an animal snuff movie I'm watching here. I mean, yeah, it's different for everybody. Even I know how bacon's made, but I don't want to see how it happened or anything. I just like my meat. Anyway, yeah, enough on the whole animal shit. So, this movie really drew some controversy and remains banned to this day in a lot of countries. And, it's, pretty nasty stuff. And I can see why this movie got banned. Ruggero Deodato, he even tipped these guys off who started the movie to go AWOL for a year. Soon had to call him back though for the whole shit he got himself into. But I gotta say, that's a good marketing move there, convincing people that a movie is real and it was even thought to have been a snuff film. Anyway, yes. Is this a good movie? I can tell you that it is, but watch it at your own risk. There are scenes in there that may shock you, may horrify you, may even disturb you, but let me tell you this. It is a good movie. And Ruggero Deodato, has he gone on to do other movies? I'm not sure. I wonder if he's still making royalties from this movie. Last I ever saw him was in a movie called Hostel. We'll get to that again in the facts. Anyway, what am I gonna rate this one? I think I will give it, I'll give it 3.5 whacks out of 5. I mean, it had a slow opening, had a lovely score and soundtrack too, might I add. But yeah, that's it for the review. Let's go to our next bit, the facts.
Ten days after its premiere in Milan, the film was seized by the American courts, and director Ruggero Deodato was arrested under murder charges for making a snuff film. Of course, he also paid the actors in the movie to disappear for a year, but soon had to call them back to testify and prove that the movie was faked. However, he did get off with a warning, and all charges were dropped. Although the murders and the killing were faked, unfortunately, the killing of animals was real, and, of course, that was animal cruelty. The movie Cannibal Holocaust was the second highest grossing film in Japan in 1983, behind the 1982 hit E.T. the Extraterrestrial. After seeing this movie, director Shigeru Leone wrote a letter to Deodato which slated, "Dear Ruggero, what a movie. The second part is a masterpiece of cinematography and realism, but everything seems so real that I think you could get into trouble with all the world." And of course, he did. The actor Robert Kerman was a porn actor at the time, trying to establish himself into mainstream films, but after this film, his roles in movies were just not happening and dried up, and he went back to porn. This movie drew inspiration for filmmaker Eli Roth to do his own reimagining of this movie, that being the Green Inferno, and the extras as the tribespeople in that movie were real tribespeople, and Eli Roth even showed them the actual movie Cannibal Holocaust, and to them they thought it was a comedy movie. No, I'm not even joking, I swear to God. Look it up in the, Eli Roth was such a fan of the movie that he even got director Ruggero Deodato to cameo in one of his movies, that being Hostel Part 2, where he cameos as a cannibalistic killer. The movie to this day remains banned in over 50 countries. However, in 2001, the ban was lifted in Italy and the United Kingdom, only available on home media.
And there you are. There's this review and the facts about the movie Cannibal Holocaust in this month's The Band Show. So have you seen the movie? Did you know anything you didn't about it? Let us all know down in the comments below, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and to share with your friends. Feel free to subscribe to the official Random Horror YouTube channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. I've been your host, WackJob, and this has been The Band Show, and this, I have to add, is the last one of the year. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll see you people in 2023. So until next time, have a nice rest of your year. Have a fun Christmas, and I will see you then in 2023. Also, I forgot to add, this is my Twitter, and he's happy to see you. Okay, so until next time, don't have nightmares, or I'll be there for you, waiting. Yeah. See ya.